Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Near Darling. Should we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today? We'll be relaxing as per usual. One thing I can talk about, which I suppose you'll probably already notice by the title, I suppose. I mean, normally we'd be playing D&D right now, so I'd be recording a bit later, but it has been postponed to Friday instead. So, that's okay with me. More time to plan. Not that there's too much to plan for this next session, I don't think. Because it's hard to plan because I don't know exactly what might happen. But good evening, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 8:33 PM on Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. One thing I can talk about is it's something I spoke about a decent amount in, I can't remember which episode now, like one of a couple of previous episodes, was I wanted to buy like a mouse mat, a mouse pad. It was kind of twofold. One, like having this just wooden table here the entire time means that anytime like something moves, it's always like really loud, and it's just like that's a bit of a nuisance. I kind of like having something soft surface to work on. And I think one of the downsides of having a mouse mat, at least that people can say, is like it's very easy to like spill things on it, food, drink, whatever. But I mean, the only thing I ever really like consume at my table is water, like 95, 98, 99% of the time, I would say. So it's really not that bad a downside for me. But the hard part was very much trying to find a mouse mat which, I liked for one it's designed and felt like it was aesthetically fitting with a vibe I guess I was going with. And one of the episodes, I can't remember which one, it's called like, I don't know, it was something to do with shopping, and it was within the last week or so. I spent the entire episode basically just trying to find something which I was like, yes, I like the look of this and I will use this as my mouse mat. So I did eventually buy one. I can't remember who the artist is off the top of my head. Maybe I can see. But it's got it's like a koi fish pond sort of thing. Okay, I can look at my order history. Let's see. Koi Pond Night by Hello Cloudy. That's her name. On Redbubble. Now, did I expect Redbubble to have the highest quality material stuff? No. I don't think this will probably be the most optimal mouse mat material make or whatever. But it's a good enough compromise because I'm not looking for the best mouse mat in existence or something. I think that's a little bit excessive. But yeah, it actually did arrive today. It does look quite nice. Obviously, it's not exactly the same as like a vinyl print or whatever, but it's something which looks very nice and I like the vibe of it. And it's like a simple yet still very pretty looking pattern, which is exactly what I wanted, to be honest. So I actually, you might be like, are you using it right now? And the answer is no, because you can hear my wooden desk beneath. And the answer, because it's a little bit like dirty at the moment. Not dirty as in like it's filthy or anything like that. It's like dusty. It's still got like a machine factory smell, I suppose, to it. So I need to wash it probably every weekend or something. I'm not exactly sure when I'll go about doing that. But yeah, I mean, one of the other reasons I also wanted to buy a mouse mat is because since my table's kind of like reflective, and my mouse has been having some weird issues recently where sometimes it would just like jitter like absolutely crazy. And I thought, I was like, oh, okay, maybe option number one, it's running out of battery. It was fully charged, not running out of battery. Option number two, maybe something going wrong with wireless connection. Still happens when it's still wired. Okay, option number three, there's like hair or dust in the sensor, which I still think might be the main reason, to be honest, but I cleaned it out. Like, I don't see any hair, I don't see any dust. I even got like my little air rocket canister thing, which I used to clean my PC, but that was probably really loud, I apologise. I didn't mean to do it directly into the mic, but I am a fool, and that's what I did. I used that to blow out the inside sensor of a mouse, and it still happens sometimes. It's inconsistent, so certainly I think it contributed a little bit, but it didn't happen all the time. So I was like, maybe the mouse mat will help, like, because it'll be a matte surface. Mice generally are pretty good on a surface which is not overly reflective, right? Because you don't want it to be too reflective, because then it confuses it from laser. But I guess you don't want it to be like Vanta black, because then I guess it would never sense that it has a laser. I'm not actually sure how optical mice work. Let's see. How do laser mice work? I don't know if they want a reflective thing or not reflective thing. I need like a simple laser. It shows on like imperfections of a mouse mat. Is that really? Uneven mouse pad surface. What? Diagram. Is it really based on an uneven mouse pad surface? That's how it works? To illuminate the surface beneath the sensor. Yes. Wait, is it laser mouse shiny surface or matte surface? Optical is not good for a glossy surface, which my desk is not super glossy, but it is like a little bit glossy. But yeah, I mean, obviously mouse mats are meant to work on mouse pads very well. So I did put like the mouse mat down. And one thing I will say is a big benefit of getting this mouse mat is I've rearranged my desk space, and now I have a huge amount of desk space again. And it made me go like, I don't know why I had my previous arrangement before in the first place. Because my previous arrangement had my monitors really far forward. Now I basically pushed them to the back of a desk. I'm not sure why I didn't do that to begin with. Maybe something to do with wires, maybe something to do with his mic stand. I'm not really sure. But now I've done it, I'm like, I've got so much space here. Why have I not been doing this literally the entire time? I've got no clue. It just makes so much more sense. Probably better for my eyes as well, because now the computer screen's a decent distance away. So I cleared a space for my mouse mat, started using it, and then the jittering was crazy on it. And then I looked, and, you know, I was like, okay, the obvious reason must be because it's dusty. And, you know, I look at it, and I'm like, it is kind of dusty. It's, like, got a bit of dirt. Not dirt as in, again, it's not like soil or dirt or anything, but there's, like, dust, I suppose, build up on it. Which is not, you know, obviously great or anything, but at the same time, at least it's easy to fix, as you just need to clean it. But obviously, because it arrived today, I didn't quite have time to clean it. Probably won't have time tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will on Friday, because that's D&D, so I might have to wait till the weekend when I can get a proper time to actually clean it. I don't know what I can do if I clean it, and then the jitters are still existent on it. At that point, I might just have to be like, I guess it's just my mouse which is a problem, which is a real shame, because I do like this mouse. Like, it's a G502, it's a super light mouse, and I bought it because it's super light, and I was like, I wanted something which was easy on my wrist to move around, and this one certainly is. But at the same time, it's like, it's a shame that the desk mat, I suppose, doesn't work exquisitely on it. I do appreciate having a desk mat, although I will say, one thing I have noticed is because I have like such grippy feet on the underside of my keyboard, I can't slide the keyboard around on it. So it's like stuck in place, which I guess is meant to be good for most cases, but I often like to move my keyboard around, so I don't know. Maybe I can take off the rubber feet, which are in here. Or maybe I can't. It looks like they're sort of built in, but... nonetheless. It's sort of thing where I got a desk mat now, so at some point, I was going to say I was going to assemble it, but it's not really the right word. You don't really assemble it, do you? You just kind of put it on your desk. But one great benefit is just having all of this desk space again is fantastic. And again, I still don't know why I had my previous desk up. Like, at the very least, even if it was for the fact that this mic stand is slightly in the way, I could have at least pushed this mic from this monitor, the main monitor, backwards. I don't know why I had it so close in the first place. Genuinely makes no sense, but nonetheless, but yeah, I don't know what else to say about desk mat. I'm glad I have one, at the very least. I like its design. You can look it up. The artist I said, I immediately forgot again. The Koi Pond one. Hello Cloudy, that's it. It looks quite nice. I like its vibes, to be honest. And it works well, but yes, I can grab it. It's almost a shame. For one, it very much has that sort of machine smell still, which shouldn't be surprised because it probably is machine printed onto here. I don't really know what Redbubble's printing process necessarily is for this, but it looks very nice. It's very tight. It's tidy, as they say. But yeah, it's just putting my mouse on it. I can't really show it to you, but about half the time it was really, really jittery. Half the time's a bit much, but still. Wait, which one's up? Which one's up? guess it doesn't really matter which way's up, but what's canonically the way up? Not this way around. Canonically, I had it upside down this entire time. But like, if I move everything out of the way, I put it down, and then I try to use it, eventually it will start jittering again. Which is not a shot of a mat, nor a shot of a mouse. It's like some combination of, I guess, the upkeep I have on it. It's not good enough. Actually, to be fair, it's not jittering at all now. That's how inconsistent it is. I don't get it. I don't know what happens. Whoops, sorry. Oh, that's my Joy-Con. Which fell off. Put that back over here. Maybe I can put something. I don't know. Maybe I just had dust. I did try my best to sort of like clean it, and like, you know, like you clean a rug, you like beat a rug, like you can hear me to try and sort of dust it off. But I don't know. Let's give it another shot. I will still clean it because it's got like it's got a very sort of machine smell, which I'm sure will fade eventually, but might as well clean it to get rid of it faster, if anything. But I like having this big old mat here. Let's see. If I put it down, put my keyboard on top of it. I accidentally muted myself because I hit scroll lock. Of all the keys to randomly hit. Maybe it's fine now. I don't know. I've got to figure out the computer monitor situation with this though, because it doesn't leave a lot of space for my left computer monitor. Maybe things are fine? I don't know what happened. I think it must have been like a dust or hair or something in the sensor which dislodged itself, because now it's completely fine. I've got no idea. I guess I shouldn't really complain about it, but there you go. Well, now I'm actually using the desk mat. You can hear it softly underneath it. Put my wrist guards in. I will say, when I unfurled it, it was incredibly staticky initially as well. Just like an unbelievable amount of static on it. I wonder if that affects it in the slightest. And maybe now it's just sort of like discharged itself somehow. I don't know how, it's just been sitting on my keyboard. Not my computer keyboard, my musical keyboard over there, which I've not touched for a while, which I definitely should. Yeah, I don't know, I'm surprised. Well, maybe everything's okay then, and we will have a good happy ending here. But yes, anyway, I got a desk mat. Am I going to find the same usage out of it that everyone else does? Who knows? Maybe I'll end up hating it. That would be a shame. But at least I have a positive connotation about it thus far. Mainly because it just looks nice, to be honest. While I certainly appreciate the minimalist clean look of just having a wooden desk, the professionalism of it, this looks quite nice as well. While still sort of maintaining a minimal clean agenda. I will say, my keyboard itself is actually kind of dirty. I should definitely get a tissue and like clean it or something at some point. Maybe this tracks a lot of dust down or something if that's causing me issues. I don't know. As I say, I'm sure the issues are self-imposed is the wrong word, but caused by myself, so I'm not gonna try and shift the blame elsewhere. But yeah, what else do I say about this? I don't know, a desk mat. Because like initially I was a little bit worried about it because I was like, oh, I kind of want this because I wanted the like connectivity. I'm not sure if that's the right word for it, to work properly on the desk mat compared to the desk itself, which is always so jittery. So it's nice that it actually is working now properly. Sorry, a little pause as we continue on. Well, I say continue on, there's nothing else to say about this desk mat. It just exists as a nice little decoration. The layout of my desk means it's a little bit difficult to get everything on. Probably, well, really is because of a drawing tablet, like needs to clip onto the front of a desk, but that's neither here nor there. I don't really have anything else to say about it. It just sort of exists. We'll see how it goes. I like its design. Maybe I got to get some more things of a similar design to complete everything's look aesthetically, but that'll be for a future me. Happy Lantern Festival, I suppose, as well, today. It's a day which is like 15 days after Chinese New Year. And you celebrate by eating something called Tang Yuan, or Tang Yuan, I suppose, if you want to use a Beijing accent for it, which just means sweet ball, I think. Sweet dumpling is probably the correct British English translation for it. It's glutinous rice wrapped around some sort of filling. Traditionally something like red beef, sesame paste, peanut butter, or peanut paste. Chocolate is one I did. My family did when we grew up, because that's another sweet thing. Yeah. I don't really know much about Lantern Festival, but I've probably spoken about it before in previous years, so there's not really much else to add about. It's got a desk mat Lantern Festival. Is this kind of fitting for the Lantern Festival? Maybe not really. But I do hope the machine smell sort of dissipates. And yes, I will make sure I properly wash it on the weekend, because again, it's not dirty. It just, I thought it was more dusty than it is, but maybe it was all dust that I put on it from like the underside of my keyboard or something, which is definitely on me, to be honest. But the machine smell, you know, kind of like when sometimes you buy like some new clothes or whatever, and they come in those plastic packets or whatever, and you open it up and it's like, ugh. Not the greatest smell, but when you do the laundry, it's a-okay. Get rid of that aroma. Anyway, on that note, I think I'll round this episode up here, because I have nothing else to say about a desk mat. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now, and Happy Lantern Festival.